Hey guys, how's it going? Dual-wielding Black Spirits here. Welcome to the Compass Grind Guide. So obviously it's probably one of the hardest items to get in the entire game. Mainly because the Elten piece drop or the TukarBalten drop is the lowest rated dropped item in the entire game that I know of to today's existence of the posting of this video. If they drop anything worse than this, then I might just go back to Ragnarok Online, to be honest. And so let's get right into this. So Hystria, how I did the rotations, there's two places really only. There might be other places that people already know of that are familiar, but the ones I did were completely different from those. So from the vendor here, if you want to start off with absolute hell, you can go through the Elten merry-go-round, which is what I did, the Elten TukarBalten merry-go-round. So basically you want to kill this group over here, into this one over here. And then once you kill these two groups, let's see here, hold on, normally it's like once I'm in rotation in circle, I come all the way up here. Then I blow up these two over here, and then I blow up these two over here, then I go into this one over here, and I blow that one up, and then I go down this hall over here. And then you kill this one right here. And you just like ignore the rest of them, and then you kill this one here. Then you tap this one and try and kite it into this one and just kill like all of them in the middle here. And then afterwards you go over to here and you kill this one over here. If you got a class that's really quick to nuke these things, you can hit these off the wall, or like a huge like AoE, like you can kite them if you're a tamer using roaring, like right in this spot here. And then you can kind of drag these ones or skip it because it might slow down your rotation. Run down this ramp here across this bridge, and you have to go in this direction because going uphill kind of sucks for some characters. And then you kill this one here, you kill this one here, and then you kill this one here. You can sort of kite this one here, but you kill this one here, and then this one might walk up, and then you kill this one in here. You go inside this room, you kill this one right around the corner. Or if you're good enough, you can kite it all the way up to like behind this tower. So if you're behind this tower, it won't do a ranged attack and it'll actually walk over if you don't have enough AP. And then you kill this one as well, all in this one huge group here. So I generally clear this room as well. I didn't do this on Succession, I did this on Tamer, so I don't know how fast. I'm pretty sure Kuno Succession can blow these up pretty quick. But I don't... I haven't been here for ages, I really don't want to be here. Okay, so once you clear this room out, then you get going. And then that one should be dead. And then you get to the TukarBaltens over here. So you want to tap this one, and then you wake up this one as well, and then you kite both of them to this one over here. So if you stand around sort of like behind this corner, that TukarBalten will come around that corner, and this one will come around here, and then they'll all congregate on this one here, essentially, if you kited them properly. It takes a bit of practice, so that they're not shooting ranged lasers out of their eyes at you. And you can eventually kite all of them together, just around this one here. And then afterwards you kill this one, and you kill this one, and then you keep going. And then you kill this one over here, or you can kite this one into this one over here, and then you kill this group over here. And then if you need a break, you can just stand inside that hallway over there, it's safe. Or before that, and then you kill this one, and then you reach the main like huge area here. You can kill this small group here if you want, because normally kiting it into this group over here is quite difficult. These two you can kite to around the corner here, into this one here, and then that also wakes up that one over there, and then you kill about like 4 or 5 of them here with a Tanko. And then once you clear out this group over here, then you kill this TukarBalten over there. Oh Jesus. And then once you've cleared that, then you go back up, and we're back at the beginning of the rotation, so you can kill these two here, kill those two up there, kill this one here. If you blow up these two really fast, you can technically go into this room as well and kill 2 more in here. And that's about like 32 to 34 Eltens and TukarBaltens put together every like 5 minutes and 30 seconds is how fast you should be able to go around this rotation, killing all of them. That's assuming you have a fairly high AP And the amount of trash, which I didn't really care about, it's not very good, but really I'm just searching for the Elten piece when I was doing this. 8 to 10 hours a day during a drop event, which was insane. And you should manage about 2.2k trash with a loot scroll, no Agris Fever involved, just a regular loot scroll. And that's what you should average around for trash per hour. So that's my Elten route grind. I just call it the merry-go-round because you literally just run in an enormous circle. The rotation should be able to go on forever, literally, and I never really ran into anybody there, which was fine because it's not really a rotation meant for trash. It's meant to just have as high of a kill rate as you can of the Eltens and TukarBaltens to get that super duper low drop. So now that the heaviest problem is out of the way, other people grind in this other room here, which is fairly occupied all the time. This is another rest spot right here as well. There's almost always somebody here. Like there's dead mobs here, so yeah, somebody's already grinding here. This is why I decided never to like do this room ever again, because I got so tired of the disruption that I counted like there was at least like many hours wasted with just like interacting with people in that room. So I was like, forget it, let's go find something else. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time on something that's like freaking forever to drop, and I just want to get out of this place because this place is so dark and gloomy. Seems cool at first, but you know, when you reach your 300 plus hours looking for a singular item that hasn't dropped, you start to feel a little bit weird. Okay, so, and then there's one other rotation here for the Vodkhan piece. If you want to go after better money per hour and also a piece that is more likely to drop, it's the Vodkhan piece. The Vodkhan drops the other piece here out of the 3. It's through this room here from that main merry-go-round. You want to go through that room and you go all the way over to here. I call this one the donut rotation. Preferably you want to get a character that has a y-axis drop skill. So a y-axis drop skill would be like a Tamer or a Lan or like Kuno, I guess, Succession. Looks like somebody here is doing it as well. So basically this is the donut rotation because there's practically a ginormous donut here. So this spot inside the donut's a safe spot here, so you can rest here. This rotation is sort of like a weird Y shape. So you wanna just sort of like blow up all these things in the middle here, and then you jump inside the room here. And inside the room there's 3 Eltens here, so there's one that spawns here, and then there's like another one somewhere over here, and then you just sort of kite them into this one here. So there's 2 spots you kite into, and you blow up these ones here. And then you just drop off. Or you go over to here. So if you have the y-axis like drop, you clear out this group here too, and then you climb on the donut essentially. And some characters you can just like fly over, so you want to jump over and jump down here, and then you kite the Tanko up this cliff here, and then you blow up the Eltens here, and then you go back over here, and then hopefully the rotation has respawned, and then you kill the group in the middle here, then you go in the room. And then that's it, and that's the Vodkhan rotation. If you overkill it a little bit, you want to go up this hill over here and blow up these mobs up here, and then go back. That's the only kind of extension there is. So if you have too much AP, you might overclear this rotation. This rotation drops the most black shards, I find, because all the mobs here drop black shards, and there's like, I think 12 or 14 Vodkhans with like 5 Tankos in this rotation. And all of those mobs are like high-end mobs that drop black shards, and there's 2 extra Vodkhans at the end here. So this is pretty much the Vodkhan rotation. I would suggest doing this first. If you actually get the Elten piece from the 3 or 4 Eltens and 2 TukarBaltens in this rotation, congratulations. Now you can just stay here at the donut and just, you know, the cakewalk, pretty much it. Alright, so that's pretty much the rotations I did for the compass piece. It's just those 2, the donut and the merry-go-round. I never went to the main rotations or the Elten room that was like extended into Histria when they expanded the place, and that's pretty much what I found to be optimal for like in terms of kill rate. It wasn't a measurement of how much trash per hour, because that's completely meaningless since the drops are mob specific. So trash per hour doesn't mean anything. It's all about how many of these particular mobs you kill per hour, and that's what it was. So good luck on your hunt, and I'll see you later. Peace. Aakman, the compass piece is actually just kind of dropped by the huge elite guardians, the big hulking dudes in this area. I never really had a rotation down here, but there were some small rooms I grinded around in during when I was playing LON the 61. So really, you just have to kill these guys and you just kind of get them. I don't have a proper rotation for these guys at all. There was one room, but then I had low AP. Everybody's AP is like really high these days. And because everybody's AP is so high these days, I don't really know where you should be grinding. You probably overkill the room that I used to do. There's an upper room on the upstairs over here. I used to do one of these large rooms over here. And then always kill the ones like on the stairs towards the general vendor, because for some reason I don't know why I've like seen more than like 4 or 5 people get it from the ones on the stairs. It's not some kind of tinfoil, it just so happened that RNG decided to bless people to kill the elite guardians on the stairs. This room itself has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like there's 6 elite guardians in here, or 7. Not too good. There was another one that I know there was a lot more. And then there's these 2 on the stairs here. So I started at the top of the tower. Okay, this is another room I did here. It's just a little bit above the vendor. The vendor's just somewhere down there a little bit. This is an upper room. It's near the top. This is one room I did when I had more AP. The room is quite huge and there's a lot of guardians in here. I remember grinding this room for the Aakman piece, and then it's just one huge loop around this room really. And I did this room over and over. Some of the other rooms, there are other popular rooms. If you have high enough AP, you should be able to empty out a room to go into a connecting room in some of the lower floors. But if you're sort of just like requirements AP like 250 or 260 or 261 or whatever, or 269, I would highly suggest probably that room. And then if you're even lower than that, you can even do this room too. I don't really like this room because of the huge hole in the middle, and then lots of people run through here anyways. But I don't know how populated Aakman is these days anymore. When I was doing this grind, Aakman was quite heavily populated. This is another lower room here. There's still people here. But definitely not that one. I'm not really too keen on that room just because of the amount of people running through. And then it'll screw up your rotation and pulls. This room is very similar to that upper room. You can sort of do this one too, but I still prefer the higher floor one. This one has a connecting room to the side, so if you can actually like clear out that fast enough, blow up this one guy, and then go through this room into this small room here, and then connect into another room over there, on this side over here. So, and then you just go around in a circle like that. But then might over clear again, go further down. This is like close to the bottom. I think this is the bottom. So it's just... this room, I don't like this room at all. This room is kind of meh. Okay, so when I was at a lower AP, I was down here in this room where this person's grinding actually right now. It's just like a crisscross. You go from one corner to another corner of the room, and this person seems to know who I am. Oh my lord! And yeah, this is a room where I grinded the compass piece. So this is definitely one area you can do, especially if you're lower AP, since this place isn't like oh shit. And yeah, so like this fan of mine here is actually grinding for the Aakman piece here. And yeah, that's a room I prefer to do. That's the room I was doing when I was playing lawn. So if you clear that room fast enough, you can run to this side here, and there's like 3 extra guardians here, and then this little room here, and then you gotta quickly like zoom back to the room through. So if you might kill through this room, and by the time you're done, the other side might be respawned already. So this was a favorite place of mine. That's only when you have high enough AP to blast through that other room, but if not, then you're probably just gonna do that one room, and then they'll probably all respawn. So this is definitely the room I prefer and highly suggest for the Aakman piece. But I don't know if there's better choices. I didn't really remember the Aakman grind taking too long. So I was probably semi-lucky with it, taking about, I believe it was like 36 or 40 hours for me to get the Aakman piece. So I call this sort of like the crisscross water room, because kind of you just pull this room in sort of like a crisscross. And it's fairly close to the bottom floor of the entire place, but that's where I wanted to take you. It's actually just one leg up, one room up from the bottom of the place. So from the bottom, you just go past this one room, and then into the left here, and then into the right over there, and that's pretty much it. So either the bottom room there, or the second highest floor room on the left, with that earlier one, that's pretty much where it is. And here's the vendor, and this is the way out. So that's it for Aakman. And I hope this video helped you out. So good luck on the compass grind. It is very long. The Hystria piece is the hardest. Aakman has much lower requirements, so definitely start with Aakman first. If you can start grinding Aakman, then Hystria is not too far away in terms of your power gap. And good luck, because it's really tough, or it's really lottery driven, I guess. So obviously it'll seem really unfair to some people that find it in 20 hours, and others like myself that take like 400 plus to get it. So either way, I think it's a very useful item in the ever-expanding world for Black Desert Online. Given that I was going to make this like a while back, I just really did not want to come back to any of these places ever again, but this is just for the sake of grinding the areas. It's the only one mob here that drops it, so that's why you want to find the rooms with the most amount of elite guardians. Anyways, take care, peace, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Poof.